I'm talking about before that.
He not about it. We already know he not about what he's talking about.
I'm not about what? I'm not about what?
You don't want to fight.
You said I'm not about what?
You don't want to fight.
Man, go to sleep. Go to sleep.
You asked for that fight plenty of times.
When?
Plenty of times.
What's plenty? When? Man, you fronting. You fronting now. Don't front for Gilly now. When? That's what I'm saying. When? You keep saying keep it a buck. I'm saying when. Now you saying one thing and your dad saying another.
Asked for that fight. I've been asking for that fight since 2018. What are you talking about? Since I was baby.
You been asking to fight me since 2018.
All the top guys.
Cut it.
Even though Terence Crawford has a rematch with Errol Spence hanging in the balance, people are now saying, mostly Errol Spence fans, but they now are hopping on the Jaron Ennis bandwagon. Why? Because they want Crawford to get beat so bad. Next man up. Now, first of all, Terence Crawford is contracted to fight Errol Spence in a rematch. Bozy Ennis even admitted before the Errol Spence match was even made, before Amnesia was made, Black Prime reached out to him to try to set up a fight between Terence Crawford and Jaron Boots Ennis, and Bozy Ennis and Showtime turned it down. Steven Espinoza even admits that, but not just that. And not just that, Virgil Ortiz, Jaron Ennis were 1 and 2 in the WBO rankings. Virgil Ortiz chose to go the WBA route. That left Jaron Ennis the #1 contender. Why didn't he petition the WBO to become Crawford's mandatory instead of going the IBF route? Jaron Ennis and his father had plenty of opportunities to get the Crawford smoke. And obviously, they did not want it. Now they're clout chasing. And the Spence fanboys are very supportive of Jaron Ennis because Crawford beat down their hero. And they know Crawford's going to 154 to fight Spence in a rematch or become an undisputed champion for the 3rd time. Besides, they're not going to give him any credit for beating Boots, who's still green.
Been knocking all these fighters out that he's been in the ring with, you know, so no knock to Tank, but there's definitely levels, you know, and if he come up to 147 and he's thinking he's just going to knock Terence Crawford out, got another thing coming.
So that's the fight you would make happen? If he wanted to come up to 147?
Yeah, I'll stay at 147 for him. That's a big money.
That's a big fight, yeah.
It's a big money fight. You know?
Yeah, I got round 6. We'll go with that. I'm going to put my money around 6. Hey, man, I just fuck it up.
You gotta love the headlines. Terence Crawford wants Gervonta Davis at 147. That's a big money fight. The only thing true about this, it is a big money fight. But Terence Crawford said he'll go to 147 if Tank is really serious about having a fight, which we know Gervonta Davis is messed around. He does not want to fight Terence Crawford. Just like I read another headline yesterday about, I made a video about it, about Terence Crawford fighting Canelo at 158 and 160. What Terence Crawford is saying, and let me repeat myself, what he is saying is that the only way these fights will happen, him against Canelo, 158 to 160. He cannot go to 168. And we know Canelo's the A side. Canelo is not going to go on a catch weight and fight Terence Crawford. At least I don't think so, but we'll see in the future. Leonard Ellerby says Tank is a 135-pounder. He's not going to fight Terence Crawford. Like Crawford said, there are levels to this. If Terence Crawford was an undisputed champ with Mario Barrios' talent, Tank would tempt to go to 147 and take those belts. But if he goes to 147 and fight the elite, great Terence Crawford, you know what's going to happen to him. He's going to get beat down worse than Spence. He's just too small. And Gervonta Davis is a talented fighter, hell of a boxing IQ, but he's not on the level of a Terence Crawford. He hasn't fought the competition that Terence Crawford has. And to me, I don't think he really called out Gervonta Davis. I think that was an invitation. If you think you can knock me out, I'll stay at 147 and we'll see what happens. It's a big money fight, no doubt. You can't turn down that money. But to me, it's just an invitation. Besides that, Tank is not even fighting the best at 135. Why would he fight the best at 147? And you're probably going to say, oh, he'll fight Gervonta Davis at 147, but he's scared to fight Jaron Ennis. Like I said, Jaron Ennis had plenty of opportunities to fight Terence Crawford. Black Prime offered him the fight. Showtime turned it down. And also, he could have petitioned the WBO to become Crawford's mandatory, but he decided to go the IBF route. Now, I know I say this a couple of times, but this is really the fight of the year for me. Never Ready against Oscar Valdez. I'm going to pick Valdez by late knockout. I wouldn't be surprised if Never Ready won the fight because I think he'll be more active. I think Valdez has faced a better competition, but Never Ready has proven he's susceptible to the left hook. And what does Oscar Valdez have? A brilliant left hook. And I think he'll catch him late in the fight. But Never Ready's awkward style could be a problem for Oscar Valdez, but also Never Ready is open for counter shots, and Valdez is not a bad counterpuncher. And I saw the weigh-in. Valdez is in tip-top shape, came under the limit. And when you look at Never Ready, he has problems making weights in other weight classes, and this one is no different as it seems. But in his own words, he does not believe in having a nutritionist. He believes he can eat anything he wants. I'm going to roll with Valdez late, maybe the 10th or the 11th round. Anyway, leave your thoughts and comments below. Jay Beezy, I'm gone.